What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Elibot One calling. Welcoming you to Crimson from the Vicarstown Convention Centre here in Vicarstown on the Island of Sodor. Our second show here on the Island of Sodor. And hopefully there will be less fines to incur on this night. Again, we are under strict rules. Keep away from foul language. And try to keep the blood to a minimum. You will be fined for breaking these rules. No inappropriate content. Let's see if Crimson can be a bit more family friendly than Phthalo was. Well, here is an individual who here's an individual that's got a lot on his mind right now. Possibly Desann at Carnival Chaos, Arbiter in Stockholm. But I know that at this moment it's the events that occurred on the last episode of Crimson that have weighed heaviest. The betrayal by formerly Triple X. There certainly is. Yep. I start laying down the gauntlet. Damn. That is true. Well, Firestar, no fear whatsoever. Oh, he's calling Bradstone out! Firestar really laying down the gauntlet! Is Bradstone gonna come out? I know he is here. Oh, the Crimson roster is here tonight. Oh boy. This could get ugly quickly.
I got everything I ever wanted, and I'll never give that back. Oh, I know you hate it back, but you
What the? Oh, there is Brennan. Hey, I recognize those two. That's Bob on the right end. And yes, that is Roy Summers, former YTA alumni. Oh! Oh! That's gonna get us in trouble! And so is that! Oh my... We haven't even started the action and already there's going to be the fines in. Oh my God, Brett, will you shut up? Firestar, he wants to fight! going to be 4 sets of fines. Well, we are going to move on to the action right now. Following that display, for lack of a better term, by Brett Stone. I'm just waiting to learn how much it's going to be.
Introducing first, originally from Gotham City, weighing in at 202 pounds, Nightwing!
Well, we've got one-on-one action to kick us off as Nightwing set to go one-on-one with Ricochet. They are set for tag team action in Stockholm. With Nightwing and Ricochet, they have their chance here for one-on-one action. Nightwing is going to look for some retribution from the attack that Ricochet laid on him. And Ricochet, he's just going to look to bounce back from the humiliation he caused himself on the last Crimson. And the humiliation he caused all of us. Here is Ricochet.
Introducing his opponent, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 100 pounds, Ricochet!
The students of Lord Ciampa, well, they'll certainly look to improve from the embarrassing showing he had on the last Crimson. A main event that's already been described as the worst main event to ever take place in a wrestling capacity at the SoFi Stadium. That's how bad critics viewed it as. Okay, I have been informed now, ladies and gentlemen. The fines that Brett Stone has incurred, 50,000 for each of the times he swore during that promo, and they counted 4 of them. So even before we get to the first match of tonight, it's already been an incurring of 200,000 in fines. And that's 200,000 in pounds, by the way. Once again, the Island of Sodor, a constituency island of England, and therefore uses the pound sterling. But enough about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and get through the rest of the night without any other debacle. One-on-one action here. Nightwing against Ricochet. Tag action will follow. Venom and Carnage against Huey, Mewtwo and Arbiter. The international title on the line tonight. A fatal 4-way match in which the survivors, the winner and the 2 other individuals who don't take the fall, will go to Stockholm for another international title match. That crossbody there and only a 1 count. That will be Desann, Johnny Gat, JSR and the T1000. Women's tag action. Dark Angel and Shaundi Gat of the Saints Nation take on Alyssa, of course #1 contender for the Galactica Women's title at Stockholm, and Rarity, going to try and re-establish herself back in the women's title scene after the what's been described as a shaky relationship between her and Rainbow Dash. The Galactica tag team titles are on the line. The Komodo brothers defend against the Zeti, that being Zekarus and Zelva. And then we've got a rematch from the last Crimson, excuse me. This time fully planned and full on for these two to prepare themselves for one another. It is Sebulba defending the Aerial Ace title against Zavok. Former champion will look to get his belt back, and again, I hope Sebulba absolutely rips him apart. You got two clashes of the Zeti family and Desecration here tonight. Ow! Drop there. But let's focus on the here and now. This matchup, one-on-one, Nightwing and Ricochet. Drop kick there. And you definitely see that Ricochet is only a lot more aggressive. Though he might have failed a little bit in the brain department. There's now cover. The referee got called the impact. Well, that would have been free if the referee had been up, and Ricochet attacking the ref. Now another roll-up. Referee getting back up from the attack. 1, 2. And another kick out. And Ricochet just... Man, this is what I mentioned about when I said about lacking in the brain department. I mean, we all saw on the last Crimson how he blatantly ignored his tag team partner, Desann. And that eventually led to Desann just flat out laying Ricochet out and letting Firestar and Gap pick up the win. Of course, following that, Desann would get his way, laying all three of them out. Once again, that flatliner there, and Ricochet. That's countered there. Nightwing. Again, this all started with a showcase match we had for Crimson. It also featured a debut of the T1000. Nice superplex. Following that match, Nightwing would be laid out by Ricochet. Following that attack, Lord Ciampa would appear, revealing himself. Standing alongside Ricochet as his teacher. Lord Ciampa being Ricochet's teacher. And of course, we've seen that those teachings have a long way to go. Especially after the last Crimson. I'm not going to be able to get over that for several reasons. Kick out there. The Island of Sodor comes alive. Vicarstown getting loud. Now look at this. Oh, he gets caught with it. Ah! Suplex back in. Of course, those teachings of Lord Ciampa have still got a long way to go, and that was shown on the last episode of Crimson. And as I was saying, I'm not going to be able to get over that for several reasons. Not just how bad that main event was, but I am never going to forgive Zavok for stink-facing me. That disgusting mother... I'm not allowed to say it, but you know what I want to say. Anyway, I've got to keep my focus on the here and now. But I certainly won't be neutral come tonight's main event. I'll just say that much right now. Look at this, that sleeper. Nicely done. Drop kick there. Ricochet now once again picking up that replica belt. And Smashing Nightwing over the head with it. And now Nightwing. He's looking a little worse for wear. Again over the head by Ricochet. Gonna try it. No! Countered there by Nightwing. Nightwing. What the heck is he? He's not gonna try it, is he? Is he gonna try to jump? Didn't get the distance. And didn't quite work, and Ricochet jumping off the table there. And now. Oh, wait a second. Is Ricochet now going to try it? Up to the top, and out, and Ricochet didn't make it either. Both tried. Both failed. And then a Nightwing. There you go. That modified, fast-paced DDT. And now, there's another one. All of that arena floor, and Nightwing now has this. Oh, come on! Oh, Lord Jumper! Lord Jumper came out from behind that second announce desk. Nightwing, he had this! He had this in the bag! But now... Well, Lord Sharp obviously not wanting to let it be a fair fight! And now... Oh my word! Ow! Pressed into the power slam. Now picking him up again, and another one. And now look at this. Throwing Nightwing into the ring, and Ricochet just gonna pick up the pieces. 2, 3, and does so.
Here is your winner, Ricochet.
Well, I hope Lord Chopper enjoyed that, because it's gonna cost him 25,000. Lord Chopper! Put the screws to Nightwing! Nightwing had this in the bag! But Lord Chopper! He makes... Ow! Oh boy! Here's Damian Knight! Damian Knight out here now! And look at... Oh no! And now Lord Jumper! Look at this! Look out! Whoa! Nicely done! And Impaler! Impaler DDT, but again, not chop up. Look at this now. Now the outsider, oh boy. Another weapon. Uh-oh, Nightwing's up! And Nightwing! Gets himself in there. Uh-oh! Boom! Straight over the head! And another one for good measure. Now all of a sudden, oh, that's Ricochet again! Well, this has turned into all-out chaos! And if what happened with Desecration, Mewtwo and Tails is anything to go by, I've got a gut feeling. You see that Chomper? A little bit aggressive with his own student! Double team suplex! Now look at this! Another double team! And this has turned against Nightwing and Damian Knight! Now, oh whoa, Nightwing! And Nightwing! Not gonna lift up the much heavier Champa! But still, Nightwing's gonna go for the fight! I'm gonna this! I'm at shades of his brother Beerus! And now, double team there! Now! Damian, no! Damian, I got the shot in, but here's Ricochet. Oh no! Now, Damian Knight! No! Again, Lord Champa showing himself too powerful! Oh, Damian Knight and Nightwing! They might want to reconsider their strategy a little bit. Fire extinguisher! Oh, well, Damian Knight, he trying to get out Nightwing. Oh, look out! Nightwing! No! Nightwing now! Landing those off and Damian back in! There's another one for Ricochet! And now! This is where Nightwing and Damian Knight! This is where they could do some damage! I don't know, here goes Champa! Home in on the pupil! Look at this now! Nightwing! Damian! Boom! Big hit on that double team! And they choose their time to retreat. Leaving Champa too late. Ricochet may have won with the help of Champa, but it's Nightwing and Damian Knight that get to walk out of here. I was informed also during that brawl, and I've only now got the chance to say it, all four of those individuals, Lord Chopper, Ricochet, Nightwing, Damien Knight, they've all incurred £25,000 fines.
This next contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 355 pounds, Venom!
And that's the 25,000 on top of the 25,000 Lord Ciampa's already incurred. So Lord Ciampa's total goes to 50,000. I must admit, I can't really blame Damien Knight for doing what he did. He went out there to save his tag team partner. But, well, rules are rules, I'm afraid. But we are going to move on now. Tag team action. Venom and Carnage.
His tag team partner, also from parts unknown, weighing 250 pounds, Carnage!
Venom and Carnage to take on Huey, Mewtwo and Arbiter. Huey will of course take on Venom at Stockholm. Grudge match as Huey will look to get a measure of revenge on Venom. But he will get the chance hit tonight as well.
Introducing their opponents. First, from the Kanto region, weighing in at 295 pounds, Huey, Mewtwo!
And of course the Arbiter, the number one contender for the Galactica heavyweight title in Stockholm, will look to build himself some momentum. Here comes the Arbiter. Of course, I was talking about the teacher-student relationship of Lord Ciampa and Ricochet. It seems that the Arbiter and Huey have also formed a similar kind of bond. In the aftermath of the crew.
Introducing his tag team partner, from the state of Helios, weighing in at 305 pounds, the Arbiter!
Close bonds have once again been reformed. Here we go, tag action, and it's Venom and Huey that are going to start it, and they run straight in for one another, and it's Venom that's able to overpower Huey. Now, and Venom! 1, 2! Cover broken up there. Now look at this, I'm going to jump again to try it. Give Huey a hand, but in the end he gets tossed right into Carnage, and Venom right now. Oh, I thought he was gonna. I think obviously what was going on over there distracted him, but that allowed Huey a chance to get back in this. He got a cover down with the referee's down. Now the ref trying to get some control back in this matchup. Huey there, lucky not to end up being a victim of a stink face from Venom. Venom, he's been very open about the fact he's been spending a lot of time with Zavok and has adopted, using his words, adopted some of the pleasures that Zavok partakes in. By that meaning he's adopted the stink face. Well, anyway, now Arbiter into this one, and Venom belly to belly throws up. The Arbiter won the right to challenge for the Galactica Heavyweight title in a fatal four-way match in which he pinned Venom. So Venom will look for a chance to put a humiliation onto Arbiter. Huey there in to break that tag team move up, and that's going to allow Arbiter a chance to get back into this. Only a one count there. Look out. Oh, gets caught on that one, but not even a one. Referee wasn't in position either way. Also, as I mentioned earlier, all of the Crimson roster here for tonight's show, including those not booked, as they are expected to take part in the events and activities and fun and games, I guess you'd call it, outside the arena, outside the convention centre earlier today. There's one thing I found out about the Island of Sodor. Rather shockingly, like, you expect the big ovations to be for, like, the big stars, but surprisingly, the two biggest ovations were for Big the Cat, which I guess part of that I can understand. He is very child-friendly. But unfortunately, I have found out that the Island of Sodor is a Jeet territory. Desecration arrived here and probably got the biggest ovation out of everyone on the Crimson roster. More specifically, Komodo Joe got the biggest ovation. And yet the Jeet was alive. No doubt we'll be hearing that later tonight. Sanghelion dropped there by the Arbiter. Gonna go in now, Lock of the Dam! Arbiter now! Still, Lord Evender tried to break it and it didn't even budge the Arbiter. That distraction has allowed Carnage away back in. Drop kicks. Finally getting a tag. And Venom overjumps that one. But does get the follow-up. Look at this right now. Out of the ring goes the Arbiter. And Venom there taking out Huey. Arbiter back into the ring. Head first. Now. Handle that one. Oh! Up there and... Ow! There's that one. Holds it and Carnage cutting off the ref. Venom though not going to allow himself to... Sorry, Arbiter not going to allow himself to be distracted. Venom right now. I think he's going to allow himself... Oh no. Oh, there we're going to try and set up a double team there, but... Oh, Carnage! Ow! Now on The ref now going to try and get in and get some control back. Monkey flip there. In the corner, no, countered. Look at Arbiter here. Ow! Tossing Venom across the ring and the tag made. Now time for Huey. 450 splash. 2. And Carnage there. That didn't work. That did. Arbiter now getting himself back in there and he's going to take it to Carnage. Venom now, that gets countered. Again, the referee looks for control. Then again, when has a referee really ever had control of a tag team match? Huey looking to take care of business. Carnage there ends up not being able to get much off it. He's in a bear hug now. And Huey doing the damage. Now the referee trying to get some control of this one. Look out! Out of this! Venom back in. Now Venom in with those knees. And there's Arbiter. Arbiter once again getting in there to save Huey's face. And the referee now. Again, this referee's just going to find himself in the crossfire every single time here. Venom! Oh, that gets stopped. And now, ow! Venom taking out Arbiter. And now, the tag made. And we're going to see a double team here. Double team! By Venom and Carnage. And Huey right now. Oh god. Look at that. High angle Boston. Arbiter making the save. Huey might want to consider tagging out at this point. But still, Huey wants to fight. He'll look for that H-bomb. Got it! 1, 2. And there is Venom to break up the cover. Good counter there. And Huey finally. Arbiter comes back in. Look at that, there's a Helium drop. Ah! 3 shots out of Venom to follow. Venom to the outside. And Arbiter now. Lock off a dab on the Carnage. And this now. This could be the moment. No, Carnage not giving up. Head first. And again! Venom finds himself knocked off the apron. Here it comes. Oh, it's countered. Carnage. Look out. Ow! And out of the ring now goes Arbiter. Huey now. Going in for shots on Venom, but Carnage going out after him, and there's Arbiter coming in. And now you've got an all-out brawl once again. This time on the outside. Uh-oh. Carnage there. Now try, no. Good counter. And Carnage counters that counter. Huey with that HU, but look at Carnage. Maximum Carnage. And now Huey once again here. Another HU to Venom. And Carnage trying to get the lift. Allen. Arbiter under jump start one. Might want to work on your strength there a bit, Carnage. Look at that, Huey's not even paying attention to Carnage. Paying very little attention to him. He's so focused on Venom. Drop kick there by Carnage. Right now, Arbiter's the one that's getting outmaneuvered right here by Carnage. Look at this! Head scissors! Look at that on the inside by Venom! Okay, now Arbiter. It's not going to count on the outside, but again, you do the damage. Elbow drop there. And Arbiter finally getting back into the ring. Takes Venom out. Referee now just... well, that didn't quite work out. Referee again trying to get control. Look at Carnage! Singapore Cane! Drop kick. And again Carnage. Oh! Arbiter goes low. Slayer up. Oh, wait a moment. Countered.
1, 2.
Good run on there, and just the two. And the head scissors to follow. And Arbiter right here, really starting to... oh, wait, maybe not. He does get out of that tag made. Here's Huey. And Huey down for that ankle lock. And I don't know what Venom was doing there, but I definitely distracted Huey. Off the apron he goes. And check those out. Huey. He's feeling this here. Referee trying to once again get control of this matchup. Huey. H. U. Tag made. It's going to be Arbiter now. And Carnage. Now he does. Not realizing the tag had been made. But he does now. There's the mist. Oh, but there's Venom in there. Oh, and Venom takes the key shots up. But Carnage has allowed him to get back into this one. Shoulder thrusts. And a drop kick there. And Arbiter out of the corner and a flash there. Arbiter the top, the super backdrop. Kick again. That's all! Again! Arbiter goes low and gonna put Carnage back into it. Third time in this match he finds himself in the lock of the dam. And Venom there taking out the ref. Now, trying to follow up, but Carnage there. Oh, cavalry, a referee just coming too. And again, this ref. Sees control. Look at Carnage. That would have been a free either way. Shoulder thrusts now. And ow! Takes out Huey and again Arbiter's back up. Carnage is not doing enough to keep Arbiter down. Now. Oh, but this might do a number. High angle Boston. Not Tiber, can't get the submission. But now all of a sudden Carnage is fighting his arm, but now it's Venom tagged in and Venom suplexing Arbiter to the outside. And now, look at this, trying to go after Huey and counter there and Huey, he seems homed in on Carnage. And Carnage is homed in on the Arbiter. Look at this. Oh, and Huey getting it there to cut Carnage off. Now back into the ring. Whoa! Lays that big boot and Arbiter up and down. The Slayer of the Prophet. And Arbiter now. This is what he needed. Look at this on the outside. Huey, Mewtwo, and Carnage. And Healing drop. Venom getting back up. Takes. No! Venom ducks out the way. Now, oh my. Choke slam. And taking out Huey. And now, oh no! Venom, that symbiote claw! Venom! Not getting the submission! Now! In the corner! Look at this! In those knees and Carnage! Holy crap! Oh! And again now this referee! To the stomach there by Arbiter. One of these two teams is going to have to break the cycle right here. It doesn't look like either team is willing to give. And him in with those knees and Huey up. Venom now turning his attention to Huey. Oh no! No! Oh, Venom had the intention. Arbiter putting a stop to it before What could happen? A good thing too. T-Shasa! Here we go! Lock of the Dam! And cannot get the submission. But this is what, I guess this is what Arbiter would like, but Venom's still fighting. That Helium drop. Now, T-Shasa again. And Venom right now being rocked beyond belief. Reverse suplex. T-Shasa again, and a ring bell that time. Pile driver by Huey on the outside. Venom ducks that one. Now look at this, maximum Carnage on the outside. Look at this now. Oh, look at Rana.
1, 2,
and oh my God! Venom kicking out. Look at Huey on the outside. H-bomb. And oh! Holy crap! The symbiote can bleed. Arbiter busting Venom open. Slayer of the Prophet. And now, oh, Arbiter's not done. There's the mist. And there is the kick. Cover now, the referee distracted. 1, 2. And Venom, that distraction was what he needed. Sweetness of that one, Venom. Ow! Venom bite. And I've got to assume that will probably incur a fine as well. I've been informed Arbiter's got one for cutting Venom open. Look at this now. Give me that finally breaking up that submission. Oh, that's Venom in a big splash. But Arbiter still in the fight. Tossing Venom away to the... Damn! Carnage the head scissors. God, yeah, I've got a bad feeling this night is going to end up being worse than Phthalo when it comes to fines. Guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Oh, and Huey there. Hangs Carnage up a second time. Now, oh, look at Venom! Taking out Arbiter. And Huey takes out Venom. Uh-oh. Carnage! Oh, he's got... Not Huey in that submission! Cannot get the submission, no. Not get the submission win, I should say. But now, into that high angle Boston. Arbiter making the save. Now, Venom back to his corner. And, ow! Arbiter trying to go back after him, but instead just finds himself... You're not the legal participant, Venom. There's There's Huey. And now, him. No! That's that one! Oh, Huey! H-bomb!
One!
Is this it? Yes, it is!
Here are your winners, Arbiter and Huey, Mewtwo!
Huey will ride that wave into Stockholm! Arbiter maybe kind of fight for busting Venom open, but it'd be worth it to get the winner's end of the purse. There was that H-bomb. Well, it is on now to the international title. The first of 3 title matches we got here tonight. International champion Desann set to defend the gold once
this
again.
This contest is a fatal 4-way match. Set for one fall is for the CXWI International Championship. The survivors of this match will go to another international title match at Stockholm. Introducing first, weighing in at 366 pounds, here's the CXWI International Champion, Desann!
Desann, already the number 1 contender for the Galactica heavyweight title at Carnival Chaos. He no doubt would like to go into Carnival Chaos still holding on to that international title. He won the title on his return at Art of Pain. Fatal 4-way TLC match. We also had Mewtwo and Zeti, as well as Johnny Gat, the former champion. Johnny Gat will have a chance here to try and get the international title back. But he will also have to make it through not just Desann, but also JSR and the T1000.
Introducing the first challenger.
Oh, wow!
Still what the?
Right down his bomb! Members of the Factor! And bomb there! Just cracking! Johnny get open! Look at this right now! Ah! Just drop it, Gat! And now look at the two of them bolting it before the Saints can show up! Oh, Gat is out cold! Well, here comes JSR! We'll possibly going to have to look at security in the back in case there's a brawl to break out.
Introducing the next challenger, originally from India, weighing in at 262 pounds, JSR!
I know the situation between the Saints Nation and the Factor, there's no doubt it's going to break her, especially after what happened earlier tonight. But you saw Royce and Bob bolt for the exit. It's only from the ringside area. But there are going to be fines on both. On both Royce Summers and Bob. Both for the interference. And on Bob for busting gun open. And I have now been told, ladies and gentlemen, but there has been a fight. It's broken out the back. Royce Summers and Bob. 5-star Hearted Harris Hero. And we have already got security trying to break it up.
Introducing the final challenger, the T-1000.
I'm guessing now this is just going to be a triple threat with a one-on-one match at Stockholm. Desann, JSR, and the T-1000. This certainly adds a dampener. Oh, we're getting a... Oh, okay. Okay, apparently we do have another participant in this match. They've got somebody to stand in for Gat. Oh, boy! And listen to this crowd!
Replacement for Johnny Gat from Mobius, weighing in at 575 pounds. Big the Cat.
Well, I guess I should have known that Dylan and Rex would have something in mind. Or this might be Rob's idea, who knows? But anyway, this adds a spanner in the works for Desann, JSR and the T-1000 because it's not going to be as easy with that big cannon there. And you heard that ovation from the crowd here at Vicarstown. I mentioned earlier about pre-show events and activities going on, and Big the Cat, he got an amazing ovation earlier today, so I guess it's not a shock. He got a great ovation from the crowd here. Definitely see Desann got as much offense as he can, but look at this. How do you brace for Big the Cat? He's been a thorn in the side of Zavok over the last, well really since his debut here. Since Big the Cat first showed up, he's been a thorn in the side of Zavok. And good thing too. Big already being given the chance for title gold. You've also got JSR, who he's had past issues with Desann. That's going to continue to boil over no matter what. And T-1000, well, plain and simple, he's out here to terminate. And the cover, not even a 1. Remember, the individual takes the fall in this matchup, fails to qualify for Stockholm. It is the 3 survivors of this match, the winner and the 2 others who don't take the fall, that will go to Stockholm. You know, I've got to wonder what's going on with... I know they are checking up on Johnny Gat. Royce and Bob, they took him out of this match. And all the members of the Factor, by the way, I've been informed, they have been ejected from the arena. They have been kicked out of the Vicarstown Convention Centre. To say that Firestar Heart is fuming would be an understatement. It is right now, Big the Cat. JSR in from behind though. And again, JSR determined to try and win a title belt again. Look at Desann here. Broken up by the T1000. And again, you have to wonder how much exactly of the dark side is Desann going to let out in this match? But also, how are these 3 going to respond to it? And so far, Big the Cat, he's actually overpowering Desann. I've got JSR in there trying to pick what scraps he can. Remember, this is a good opportunity for JSR, T1000, and now Big the Cat. But also, if Desann were to lose his title here, as long as he's not the one pinned or made to submit, then he'll get a rematch at Stockholm, along with the other individual who isn't pinned or made to submit. You know, I've got to think that management are going to have to do something in regards to what happened there to Gat. I mean, the fines have already been implemented. I mean, you've already got Brett Stone who's been fined a combined £200,000. Lord Champa 50,000, Ricochet 25,000, Nightwing 25,000, Damian Knight 25,000, Arbiter 50,000, Roy Summers 50,000, and Bob a combined £75,000. So there've been more fines so far than there were on Phthalo. But they have been lesser amounts so far. JSR kicking out. You know, I just have to think that... You know, I know Rex, Dylan, RPM, Sam, Max, Jr., Crash, Coco, Nitrous Oxide, Tentamon, they're all in the back, they're all in the McShannon position. And I have to imagine they're going to be bloody fuming about what occurred, and I'm now realizing I just said that word. Would that be considered a swear word? A tombstone there by Desann. Cover. Big the Cat kicking out. And headbutts here. So now fights out. Look at these shots. Now, T1000 moves out the way. Desann able to grab him and look at this now. Oh, for God's sake! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed by the back. There's that gut-wrench powerbomb there by Big. I've just been informed that the word I used there, beginning with B, is considered a swear word, and I am being fined £25,000. I do sincerely apologise that I said that word. Ay, ay, ay. I was only making a point about how annoyed members of management in the back are going to be, and I completely lost track there. Look at these shots right now, JSR! I'm just going to have to try and focus on... Just focus on calling the rest of this match and try to avoid swearing like that again. But I didn't even think that that word would be considered a swear word. Like, it's how you describe a good steak. Tombstone! Oh, then a T-1000 there trying to get a shot in and he gets cut off. But then he cuts the Desann off! Oh, okay. Some of you might ask, why am I only being fined 25,000, whereas Brett Stone was fined 50,000 earlier? It's because of the severity of the swear word. Whereas the word I said might be considered a minor swear word, what Brett Stone said earlier is a serious swear. Oh, and is the T-1000 cut? Can the T-1000 bleed? Big the cat there! No, he's not busted open! No! Breaking up a submission there before it could really get in. Look at this now! Desann! Tombstone! And now, JSR counters! But Desann counters back, and now trying to discard JSR. JSR discarded him, but JSR's not done. He's going after. He's going after Desann. Look at Big! 2! The cover! T-1000 kicks out. Now, I thought Big was going to snatch that. Now Big, into that headlock. Whoa! Nicely done there by Desann. And raining the fists right now. Oh! Oh, that's definitely blood. And that is definitely going to be a fine. Once again, that suplex there by Big the Cat. Look at this now. Uh-oh. Look at this from Desann. Tombstone. And the coverage powerbomb by Big. 2 covers. 1. Ref counts Desann. 3. And Desann retains.
Your winner and still CXWI International Champion, Desann!
The referee counted the cover that Desann made and not the cover that Big made. And I think JSR kicked out after 3. God, as if this couldn't be any more of a mess. Well, it will mean, but it will be Desann, Big the Cat, and JSR that will go to Stockholm. There was the Tombstone. There was the gut-wrench powerbomb. Yeah, I think Desann did get to the cover first. Oh, come on! Desann with a cheap shot! And pick the cat! Discards of Desann! And that is a brute strength that even the dark side cannot contain. Oh, JSR now! Steel pipe in hand! And there's no way but Desann is gonna get it. Hey! What in the... G-Man! He just cracked big! I think even Desann's in shock! Oh! Wait, is he goading? Is he trying to goad JSR into the attack? Oh, and JSR! Holy crap, this triple threat at Stockholm has just taken on a new life. Uh-oh. Big! Ow! Oh, JSR might regret that shot on Big. Maybe he thought he was just... Maybe JSR thought he was just getting momentum. I think that was a big mistake regardless. Oh, and Desann, they're getting another shot! And now Desann gonna take advantage of the situation! And now this is all broken down! Oh, that's big from behind! I mean, there are probably gonna be fights here as well, but... Again, I don't think they care. Big that cat! What in a stop it! And that's JSR again! I mean, we were meant to go to a commercial break, but we've now got these three competitors in the international title match for Stockholm. They've just gone full on mental on one another. Oh, Desann! Title belt over the skull! And now JSR takes one as well. And over the skull of Big the Cat again. And Alyssa again raining those fists down. And a kick to follow. Oh my god. Desann now over the skull. And there's Big once again. And now it's Big's turn. Look, take it from him there, and now the pipe again in Desann's hands. And now but it's again Desann now just raining it on Big the Cat. But there's Big. And now Big the Cat again. Desann now. Oh my god, that JSR! Ow! Now it's JSR that's bringing the heat. And over the skull! Holy crap, that's... Desann cut open. That is gonna be another find. And, oh my god, big as well! JSR, he just racked up those £50,000 fines. But again, I don't think he cares. Now, look at this! JSR bomb! But Desann back up! Desann getting up from the mic, they were nothing! And Tombstone again! Big the cat! Oh, well, wait a moment! Ow! Big the cat's still not done! And JSR might be in trouble! Oh, well, wait a moment! Oh my goodness! JSR bomb! Are you gonna dare to get back in there? I don't think Desann is. And I don't think Big's gonna let him get away!
This is Slicer P. My job here is to hunt down machines. Get in, eliminate the machines, and get out. Failure is forbidden.
Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that commercial break, and well, we did some calculating of the amount of finds we've accumulated so far on this episode of Crimson. We are 25,000 away from equaling the amount of finds that Phthalo had. So, yeah.
This next contest is a women's tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Nashville, Tennessee, she is the CXWI Galactica Women's Champion, Angel.
Needless to say, the members of management present, they had a bit of a stern word, for lack of a better term, to the roster in the back. They do not want the fines to go over what Phthalo was fined.
Introducing her tag team partner, from Stillwater, Shaundi.
We are continuing the night, women's tag team action. Two women of the Saints Nation, Dark Angel and Shaundi Gat, take on Alyssa, Chevuront, and Rarity. Alyssa secured her place, the #1 contender for the Galactica Women's title at Stockholm. This will be an opportunity for her to get a bit of an edge over Dark Angel, but also vice versa. Chance for Dark Angel to get an edge over Alyssa.
Introducing the opponents. First, from Covington, Indiana, Alyssa Chevuront.
Of course, it's worth remembering that Alyssa gained the #1 contendership for Stockholm, being the second individual to escape from the cage. The first being Zanshi. So whoever wins in Stockholm, Zanshi will await them at Carnival Chaos. As mentioned, the turbulent relationship between Rarity and Rainbow Dash does seem to be continuing to spiral, but Rarity, she will look to focus on rebuilding herself.
Introducing her tag team partner, from Ponyville, Rarity.
Rarity will want to focus on getting herself back into an improved position in the women's division here on Crimson. A win over the women of the Saints Nation would certainly put her in that position. See here, Dark Angel and Alyssa. They're down there, and there's it again. They have a stare down, and You can definitely feel the... There definitely does appear to be tension between the two. Remember, of course, once we get to Stockholm, that Galactica Women's title on the line. This match here could be very telling as to who has the edge over the other. Remember, momentum, it can do a lot of things for... It can do a lot of things for an individual. Just an underdog having the momentum on their side, that could be enough to take them to victory. Have a look at this now. And, well, both of them tagging out. And it is now going to be Shaundi and Rarity. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, tag action here. Dark Angel and Shaundi against Alyssa and Rarity. Following this, the Galactica tag team titles are on the line. The Komodo brothers defending against the Zeti. That is Zekarus and Zilva. And in our main event tonight, the Aerial Ace title on the line. A rematch from the last Crimson. But this time, a one-on-one match. Just a regular one-on-one match, or regular for CXWI at least. Sebulba defends against Zavok. Dark Angel now back in, and side suplex there. There's only a chance for Dark Angel to vent that frustration. She has been, Dark Angel, she's very open about what she thinks about the ponies. It doesn't matter to her if they're going through a turbulent time. It doesn't matter who everyone else sees as who's in the right, who's in the wrong. She just hates the ponies. And again, I can't really say the word, but I want to use at that moment. I've already sworn once tonight. I am not swearing again. The last thing I want to do is to be the individual that takes the fine count over that, because we're at £750,000 worth in fines at the moment. A £25 fine will equal Phthalo. See Alyssa here. Ow! Maybe getting a little bit too cocky. Dark Angel definitely going to want I want to put the hurting on Alyssa for that one! Belly to belly throw. And another one! And now, counter that time. There's the suplex! So you know that, Shaundi got a bit of a shot in there, but it's not going to matter. Alyssa still on the offense. Decided once again to tag out. That's going to be Rarity's chance to get something on Dark Angel. I mean, again, I mentioned about Rarity wanting to get back into the big picture of the women's division of Crimson. A win over the women's champion, the Galactica women's champion, will certainly do that. Rarity, look at that schoolgirl and feet on the ropes and can't even hold it for one. Tag made. Alyssa going to come back in. On the top here, clothesline. Alyssa here. And it's countered. Shaundi. Look at how that gets countered. On Rarity going after Dark Angel. That's surely going to annoy her. Look at this from Shaundi. Ow! Ow! There's referee trying to get some control in this matchup. And again, it's a bit like earlier. I don't expect the referee to have too much control in this match. Rarity! Still trying to go after Dark Angel. Or was trying to. And Dark Angel! She's not done with Rarity! It seems like, you know, competitive spirit between Dark Angel and Alyssa. But I think for Dark Angel, it's just hatred of Rarity. Split-legged moonsault grab. 1, 2. And Alyssa kicking out. This now, tag made. And Dark Angel! There you go, down and takes Rarity off the apron. And Dark Angel here. He is going to showcase that aggression. Oh, tag made. And there now! Rarity! Oh, Dark Angel jumping the toe hold. And look out! I'll call on the roll up here! Alyssa taking out Shaundi. Just a straight fair and Dark Angel winning that one. 1, 2! Rarity able to kick out. Referee here again. Looking for control in this one. Once again, Dark Angel in that test of strength for him. Coming out with the referee distracted. Not sure if that would have been free. Neck breaker there. Alyssa back in. They look for... That's countered. I think she was looking for that injustice breaker, but Dark Angel is not going to want to get hit by that. But look at this now. Alyssa! 1! Only a 1 count there. Look at this, Alyssa! Ow! Tried that Star Shooter press, but Dark Angel has got up! Dark Angel now! Got to try and turn things back in her favour. Look at this leg lock! Shaundi! Oh, Rarity gets past her and Dark Angel releasing the leg lock. Referee gets caught the impact of that one. That's that clothesline down. Schoolgirl roll up. Don't think that would have been free. Look at this, Rarity. It's got back to her side. Referee now. Trying to estrange Shaundi. Again, we go back to that subject matter about control in these matches. Again, the referee, he didn't really succeed earlier with Venom, Carnage, Huey, Mewtwo, and Arbiter. He's not exactly succeeded here either. Look at that though from Shaundi. 1! There's Rarity to make the save. Here comes Dark Angel. Look at this now. And kicked there by Alyssa. And the head scissors. Now, Alyssa. There's the sugar roll. That's what Alyssa needed. Open. Shaundi moves out the way. And now, look at Dark Angel! Trails Rarity head first! Oh, Alyssa! Maybe Shaundi gave Alyssa a bit too much time to recover! There's again the ref! There's the Star Shooter! The referee distracted! No! There he is! And that definitely would have been free if the referee had been in position. Shaundi can thank her lucky stars on that one, or better yet, thank Dark Angel. This is another school go roll up and that one's broken up. And Rarity again getting herself in there. It's really like crazy. She's ended up catching Alyssa by mistake. Dark Angel back in. That's right, now this is just... Again the referee! I know, look for some... Once again, trying to get some order in this matchup. But it is... It is not working. Oh! And the tag made, Rarity can come in. Send for the twist! Rarity will try it! There's Dark Angel. Dark Angel breaking that one up and now trying to go after Alyssa and... Well, Alyssa did have it scouted. Look at this! Uh-oh. Tip there. Oh, again, this ref just cannot catch it tonight. Rarity! Oh, that gets blocked. Shaundi now. Makes that one. And it's Shaundi's turn. There's a Rarity for the twist. And now, oh boy, Saint Street Driver! Got her on that one! And takes out Alyssa! And they are honed in on Rarity right now! It might be party hunting season for the Saints Nation! Saint Street Driver! Oh, but there's Alyssa! Arbiter! Shaundi! Oh! Taking Alyssa out of the equation on that one, that German suplex. And out of the ring! Shaundi now! Once again, homes in on Alyssa! Missed free sweeps and just went for a regular kick. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try and try and try again. Oh, then it's tag mate now. Dark Angel's turn. And here it comes. Now! There you go. And taking Alyssa out. And... here it comes again! And that is surely... oh my god, Rarity get it up! And you couldn't see that on camera, but that just made Dark Angel angry. Ow! And that's only going to make it worse! Shaundi can't get knocked at the infant on that one. And now, ready? Whoa!
One!
What a catch on that one there!
Three!
Oh!
Here are your winners, Shaundi Gat and Dark Angel!
Well, that came out of nowhere. It doesn't look like that Rarity had turned the match around. It got flipped right back on its head. Dark Angel has picked up the win. We're going to move on, ladies and gentlemen. The second of 3 title matches here tonight. The Komodo brothers against the Zeti. And here is Komodo Mo.
This next contest is a tag team match set for one fall. It is for the CXWI Galactica Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, from the deserts of Insanity Island, weighing in at 260 pounds. Here's one half of the CXWI Galactica Tag Team Champions, Komodo Mo.
Well, the Komodo brothers, they won the tag titles on the last episode of Crimson from Harris Hero and Triple X. Well, I did mention, didn't I, that Komodo Joe got a very positive reception earlier today. And I got thinking he was going to get a positive one here as well.
Introduce his tag team partner from the deserts of Insanity Island, weighing at 209 pounds. He is the other half of the CXWI Tag Team Champions, Komodo Joe.
Yep, and there it was. The Island of Sodor is a Jeet territory. No matter how much I really, really, really don't want it to be. And I'm saying that these two don't want it to be one either.
Introducing the challengers. First, from the realm of the Lost Hex, weighing in at 197 pounds, Zekarus.
This will be a chance for a golden chance for the Zeti. Especially considering the fact that they haven't been doing too well in the tag team division. They have this shot at the tag titles as the rivalry between the Zeti, the entire Zeti family, and Desecration only increases. We saw that with the Aerial Ace title match on the last episode of Crimson.
Introducing his tag team partner, also from the realm of the Lost Hex, weighing in at 172 pounds, Silver.
The Zeti would try to help Zavok win, and they would be laid out by the Komodo brothers. But the big deciding factor in that Aerial Ace title match was Big the Cat. Who effectively gave Sebulba the victory. But hey, after what Zavok did to me that night, I'm glad Sebulba won. Can't be too biased, but I will be rooting for Sebulba again in the main event. That doesn't mean I'm necessarily rooting for the Komodo brothers in this matchup, though. Hey, now. Big shot there now. And Mo. This is on that one. Now. Near the corner. Now. Look out. Double team. And you heard the crowd there on that slam. It's amazing, but Mo doesn't get any shot like that, but Joe does. Look at this now from Zacharias. Hurricane Rana. And now back into the corner. And Zelda coming in. Oh boy. Double team there. We saw that Joe trying to get in to make the save, but couldn't get anything off of it. And Zelda. Of course, formerly Silver, mutated by Zavok. And I've mentioned it before quite a few times, but the mutation experiment that Zavok had been operating, claiming both Pit and Silver as victims. It was put to an end by the swords of Sanghelios. However, it's a bit too late for Zacharias and Zelda. Tag made, and you heard the crowd once Joe was tagged in. But as I was saying, we know that the swords of Sanghelios are working on a cure. We are yet to have any word back from them on when that cure will be ready. Okay, I just try to ignore the Jeep chants. Again, to quote the Arbiter, were it so easy. Zelda there countering that one. And counter. Joe now. Oh, gets booted in the stomach. Look at Mo there. Taking out Zacharias. Oh, and Komodo Joe goes low. And that's submission. And look at Mo right now. Going crazy, that fire extinguisher. Well, he was going crazy, that fire extinguisher. Now the referee once again trying to get control, and it's just never going to work for him. It doesn't matter how often. Doesn't matter how many tag team matches we do, the referees will never seem to have control of them. Oh, tossing Zelda to the outside. And oh, he missed that one. Zelda here can try to... Well, I thought for a minute he was going to try to continue to put the hurt on Joe, but he's trying to focus on Mo instead. Oh, Christ. Ah, that jackknife. And a reverse DDT there to Joe. And now tag made, and it's now going to be Zacharias' turn. done on that one. Wheel kick there to follow. Now. Look at that. Whoa! Ow! Broken up there by Mo, and there's Silver. Silver taking out Mo once again. Big hit on that one, and Joe right now is really taking a pummeling. Surfboard stretch. And Mo once again getting in there to make the save. Referee once again trying to maintain order in this match. Well, that gets caught. And up Joe. Ow! Punch to the eyes. And now, oh, check this out. Double team there. And look at Silver getting in. I don't know. Ref again. Ah, Zekarus. It seems like they're going to want to try and isolate Joe. And Joe going to find his way out of that. Now going to try and look for... Oh, it's countered. Now again, Zekarus. There again, Mo. It really feels like Mo is actually doing quite a lot of the heavy lifting in this matchup. He may be the stronger of the two brothers, but Joe is usually the more crafty one. But right now he's being outmaneuvered and really outbattled quite easily. Missing that bionic elbow. Oh, he never missed that discus punch. Tag made. Now Mo can come back in. Look at this. Mo now. Sleeper hold applied. Maybe now the Komodo brothers can actually try to get momentum back in this matchup. It has waned from them, and Mo determined to get it back going the Komodo brothers' way. And you can hear this crowd here, Vicarstown. Not as big of fans of Komodo Mo as they are of Komodo Joe. See again the... There's that backbreaker! Cover now, the referee distracted! That definitely would have been a free if the referee had been paying attention. And now you're gonna run up here with the referee distracted again! And the ref takes the back elbow from Silver. Now, beat to the stomach again. Ow! And got in mid-air on that one. This right now, Mo. Neck breaker. And Komodo Mo. Showing us what he's capable of. And Zelda there, taking out Komodo Joe once again, and Look at this now, the Zeti. Double team. Now trying to cover him, but the referee got taken out. That probably could have been a free if the referee had been in position. Now look at this now, there's Joe. And again, you hear the jeet every time Joe hits a move. Again, it really is startling how this crowd can contrast so much from not liking Komodo Mo and absolutely loving Komodo Joe. Beat to the stomach there by Zacharias. Still Mo. Sleeper. And there's Zilva back in. It's Zilva who's legal, I think. Yes, he is. Ah, and that reverse DDT. Cover now. 2. And Mo kicking out. Mo's still in the fight, and suddenly this crowd are loving Mo. Vicarstown here on the Island of Sodor just can't make their mind up. Now they're telling him that, or maybe they're directing him to Zeti, I'm not sure at the moment. Another kick at it. And now they're behind Mo again. Komodo Mo clears the ring. A little bit of breathing space right now for Komodo Mo. Baseball slide. And now, Silver gets back in. And now, look at Mo here. On the roller period. 2. Oh, and that looked close. The referee saying no to that. Look at Johnny taking out Zacharias. Oh, Zacharias now. Referee again tries to get control. And Mo trying to throw Zacharias out and gets thrown out himself. Now, Komodo Mo, Komodo stretch. But Zacharias isn't legal, it's Silver. Neck breaker there. Now tag made. And now Zacharias. Uh-oh. Ow! 1. Lands that one. And Joe cuts off the ref. Now the referee again. Well, it's Silver and Joe have now gone to the outside, so this referee won't have to deal with that. It's just Mo and Zacharias in the ring. But the referee we need to worry about. Drop that. I'll swing a miss on that one. Ow! And big release on that one. And now look at Zacharias. High angle Uranagi. And now you see once again the look at that counter. Whoa! Nice counter there by Mo. We're all up now, but the referee's down. And now Zacharias now overpowers Mo. And ow! Still on that one. And once again, Joe takes out the ref. This ref is just all the tag matches tonight. He just hasn't been able to catch a break. Oh, Christ! Spike pile driver! Look at Joe now! Takes out Sebulba. Taken out by Zekarus. And Sprig moonsault. And the referee restraining Silver! And that's going to get in the eye of Zekarus! Ow! And high angle Uranagi and now! Zekarus brass knuckles! It's going to be about to worse. And there's Joe! Look at this now! There's Silver. Oh, taking him out here, and Silver there! Cracks Joe on that one! And pile driver! And now! Well, it's Silver! Oh! Silver neck breaker there! And now! Oh, look at this! Zekarus! Oh, God! Oh, boy! And... yep, that's a fine. And, yeah, I can hear them in the McShannon position losing their marbles. Look at this, the referee there just tried to get a shot on Zekarus and he ends up getting blasted for it. Into the stomach there and... once again in the corner and... well, this right now is looking to be full on... oh no, wait a moment! I was about to say this is looking to be full on Zeti, but... there it is. Joe trying to get in there now. Oh, there you go! Sounds a noggin knocking! And Zekarus, he's swinging like crazy. He's just swinging at the air. Mo's back up. Oh! Dragon Death Drop! And now, out of the ring goes Silver. Mo with the cover. 2, 3. And that's the title retained.
Your winners, and still CXWI Galactica Tag Team Champions, Joe and Mo, the Komodo Brothers.
Well, it was Zekarus' stupidity on that one that cost them. Oh, Mo did get a jeet. But here it was, not the best camera angle, but... you know what happened. The Dragon Death Drop. The Komodo Brothers. The Desecration. Retaining the Galactica Tag Team titles. Mo is going to have to get that stitched up. And while Mo is getting his cut stitched up, I have to imagine that Sebulba is going to want to continue the success that Desecration have built tonight. To make it effectively 2-0 over the Zeti family. Not effectively, literally.
This next contest is our main event of the evening, set for one fall. It is for the CXWI Aerial Ace Championship. Introducing first, originating from the planet Malastar, weighing in at 131 pounds. Here's the CXWI Aerial Ace Champion, Sebulba!
Sebulba effectively the leader of Desecration on Crimson. He and the Komodo Brothers. Komodo Brothers just retaining the Galactica Tag Team titles over the Zeti. Sebulba will look to make it 2-0. Here's an individual looking to get the Aerial Ace title back after losing it on the last episode of Crimson. And a title match was made after Zavok attacked me. While I was interviewing Agumon and Gabumon. But Agumon would make the match. Gabumon would make it a ladder match.
Introducing the challenger on the round of the lost legs, weighing in at 312 pounds. Zavok!
Well, Zavok would call upon his Zeti to help him. They did the damage, but then the Komodo brothers would do the damage to them. And in the end, it was Big the Cat that was the difference maker. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event time, and remember, there's no special stipulation for this one. It is mono and mono. 1-on-1, 1 fall to the finish. And Sebulba here. He's gonna lay it to this sick creature. Look at this. Oh, he missed that one. Now Zavok. Slam dunk pile driver. Oh, please. Why did the camera have to... Why did the camera have to get that angle? Zavok gotta get a bop. But you know, all fines aside, I think our time here on the Island of Sodor has been a really good success. We've brought the people out, taken part in the community activities for the men, women and children. It has been a good time. Even if we have lost quite a lot of money on fines, it has been a good time here. Oh, and yeah, Crimson went over Phthalo's overall fine count in that last match when Zekarus busted Komodo open. So it's up to £800,000 in fines. Yeah, Sebulba making a point of going for Zavok's testicles. If Zavok had any. Look at this now. And there could be no doubt about Zavok having a size advantage in this matchup. But, you know, I've mentioned it before so many times, don't allow Sebulba's size to fool you. He's one of the toughest individuals in CXWI. That, along with his willingness to side with Aldovino, is what ultimately led Sebulba into desecration. They kicked Sully out, kept in the Komodo brothers, who were Sebulba's enforcers in the EDO. There can be no doubt the success that Sebulba and the Komodo brothers have brought to desecration. Well, right now it's looks like you're looking successful at the moment. Oh God! Oh, thank God! Remember, Zavok will be fined if he does the stink face. Remember the rules that we are under for these shows here on the Island of Sodor. Now. Countered there by Sebulba. And look at these shots! Now Sebulba! He's going to lay the stomps in. You see there, Sebulba actually not... That was his index finger, not his middle finger that he actually poked up. Sebulba, as much as you wouldn't expect him to be it, he is trying to keep it actually... He's actually trying to keep to the rules, which more can be said for desecration on Phthalo. They're still refusing to pay the fines that they've incurred. Also, Billy Bowers leaving a colourful message to Sir Top and Hat after, well, a couple of days after the meetings happened. And out of the ring goes Zavok. Look out! Oh! Moved out of the way there, and now! Oh boy, and now Zavok gonna look to raid hell! Shot! Oh! Oh boy! The fine count keeps on counting up! Zavok is gonna be fine there for cutting Sebulba open! Powerbomb there! But then again, I don't think Zavok cares overly. Now! Look at Sebulba! Wheel kick there! And counter that one, and again, this is where Zavok has a huge advantage. Again, I mentioned about Sebulba being tough, but you can't deny the size advantage that Zavok has. And Zavok will use that size as well as that agility to his advantage. Oh! That looked close! But the referee is saying no. Look at this now, trying to get the lift on Zavok. That's not going to work. Now, out again! That time Sebulba moves out of the way. And Sebulba, he's going to hit the kill switch. And now, oh my, look at this. Sebulba going to bring out the toys. Oh boy. Trash can over the head. And a steel pipe to follow. And now Sebulba. Over the skull of Zavok. Once again over the skull. And now, that time! Sebulba busting Zavok open. The fine count is now at 900,000. We are 100,000 away from taking a £1 million fine here. Okay, you can't hear this over the broadcast, but the McShannon position, they are absolutely... well, they are... the only way I can describe it is a...
1, 2...
massive annoyed anger. But I should say, I don't think with these two, given the issues that they have, we could really be shocked. Remember, it was Sebulba that gave the information away on the location of the new hex where Zavok was performing these disgusting mutations. Sebulba passed that information to the Swords of Sanghelios. We passed it to El Navino first, and El Navino passed it to the Swords of Sanghelios. That allowed the Swords to overrun, take over, and then destroy the new hex, while Art of Pain was going on. Oh, look at this now, lyrical silence! And this now! Not getting the submission. But this right now is... well, this is exactly what Zavok would want. Sebulba though, not going to let him have it that easy. There's that colour there, shades of Aldovino. Whoop. Oh, cool, roll up there. 1, 2. And against Sebulba. Kicking out of that one, but Zavok looking in full control, and this now. Choke slam of the Lost Hex. And listen to Vicarstown. They are not liking Zavok. Oh, a chop there, and now against the ball, but getting himself out of there. And now Sebulba gonna try and get himself back in this one. Lands on top of him. Gonna try to cover. Oh. Zavok able to kick out, and now counters that one, and now dropped hard on that. Alabama slamming. Sebulba still. Sebulba still taking the fight here to Zavok. That gets countered. And Sebulba counters back. You can see here, this is what Sebulba would prefer, but oh no. Pulling that roll up again. And Sebulba kicking out. And Zavok just decking the ref. Now Sebulba haven't done it. I'm going to look to rip the arm out socket. And again, personally, I hope he does. He can't do it though. Armbar again, and maybe Sebulba going to make a point of targeting the arm here. Sebulba here. Oh, he missed that one, and Zavok. Trying to crush him with that one, and now see the way that Zavok's failing that arm. That might affect him big time. Arm drag again. And Sebulba goes low. And this right now is exactly what Sebulba would want. Up to the top here. Hurricane Rana. And Sebulba here. Full scale now. Oh, maybe not. Why do I have a habit of jinxing whenever someone has the momentum? Sebulba though still able to kick out. Sebulba still holding that offense, and again goes low. Oh, back. And shoulder thrust there, and look at this now! Sebulba, a full-scale freight train here! Hurricane Rider again from the top! Look at this now! Right to the eye! Taking it down again now! This is Zavok getting pummeled, and I gotta say, I'm loving it! Check this out! Fall away slam! And this right here! Sebulba, full speed! Ow! Oh god! That one gets countered! And choke slam on the lost hex! I might have got a little bit too overexcited on that one. Lyrical silence! And Sebulba now trying to fight it! And he's able to escape. But now Sebulba look at that! That Luther's pressing, look at these shots! Look at this now! Bear hug applied! Yo, I can only imagine that Sebulba's only going to have so much left in the tank at this stage. But if I know Sebulba... What's Sebulba needed? No! Oh, wait a moment. Oh, Sebulba got on a huge string after getting out of that bear hug, but... now it looks like Zavok's going to be back on the offense. But Sebulba still... ow! Sebulba's still trying to fight. Ah, man, again, I always seem to be jinxing it. Look at these shots now. And you can hear this crowd giving Zavok all. And again, it's only going to do so much by way of the effect it can have on this match. But again, that drop kick. Zavok here. This could... no! And now try... oh no, get countered. Again, it just feels like... oh, wait a moment! Oh, that roll up there! Two! And this! Oh, Zavok! Kicking out! Oh, and... oh, I didn't hear that one! I'll try this out! Done! drop!
One,
Dog drop there!
three.
Sebulba got it!
Your winner and still CXWI Aerial Ace Champion, Sebulba!
Sebulba! Retaining the aerial ace title! And for the second time, Sebulba has got the better of Zavok. Here it was, ladies and gentlemen. Now! The duck drop. Wow. I'm only Bob Ward. I'm going to head back to the... Hey! What? Firestar! What the heck is he doing back out here? Firestar! Must be over him. He was involved in the... brawl in the back with the members of the Fang Club today laid out cat! No, but the members of the Fang got kicked out of the arena, but... Firestar! Ow! God, he's laying out both of them! Ah, that firecracker! There's one for Zavok! Well, this is... the fine count crimes. Firestar is now being fined for this attack. What do you mean an interference? Okay, I guess I'll get that from you guys when I can. Sorry, I was talking about another interference that happened. Oh, look at that there! Look out! Ah, Sebulba sent for the cyclone! Firestar just... He is letting all of that out! Look out! Ow! Oh Christ! No! Firestar! Oh my God! A firecracker again! Now! Away with it now! Firestar! Just drop the roof! What a guts! Oh God, that's only gonna make the fines worse! I think we're gonna break the £1 million mark on the fines tonight. Oh, wait a moment! Wow! Wow! Well, we know that members of the Factor are no longer here, but... Here's someone Firestar may need to pay more attention to. Well, not may. He will. The Arbiter! Firestar's #1 contender for Stockholm! Victorious earlier tonight. On the winning side. He and Huey over Venom and Carnage. Oh my word! International title match is now a fatal four-way! Another one! Absolutely, it's what we all want to see. Wow. That was something and a half. Stockholm. It just got even bigger. I'm only got one. Peace out.